What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Northern Rider, and today we're going to be taking a look at some tips to help you on your first time at a bike park.
Keep thinking that I could have done something, but now I'm left with an empty heart. No making amends, no waking up beside you and holding you till we forget it all. How could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. You couldn't keep the door shut, and now the frostbite's creeping in. Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come on, why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole. It got me stoned.
This is sick.
So bike parks can be an enormous amount of fun and probably one of the best experiences you can have on a bike as well. There are a few things in which we can get you genned up about just before you head off for your big day, so that when you get to the bike park, you're a bit more clued up. So let's talk about you being a first timer there. So you might be an average rider like myself, and you might just be a little bit nervous, but don't worry though, there's going to be plenty of other people like yourself at the bike park as well. So let's talk about initial contact with a bike park itself. Now, not all bike parks are created equally, and you'll find this from bike park to bike park. What I often find is the best thing to do is to check a bike park's website. Not only does this contain things like prices and facilities on there, but it also shows you the trails on there as well. It's a good idea to check out the bike park's website just to run things over to see if you need extra things. So for example, if there's no food services in the bike park, bring your own food. If there's no tool facilities there, or if there's no maintenance facilities there, then bring your own tools and things like this, which to be fair, you should bring with you on your own anyway. Places like Bike Park Wales are an absolute mecca within the UK, and they offer a really good all-round service in the UK. So for example, things like a cafe, they have their own facilities in there for bike maintenance, and also if you wish to purchase anything like helmets, pads, clothing, all that kind of good stuff as well. As well as offering those things, some bike parks might offer different services such as rental of equipment. Now this doesn't always necessarily mean just bikes, it can also mean helmets, pads, and also such as Bike Park Wales, they offer a rental of GoPros as well. So it's a really good idea to scope out the place that you're going to go, so you know what facilities are on offer and you know exactly what to pack for your trip. So you'd be dying to get to the bike park and you want to just get there and just shred it up with your mates and just have the best time ever. And I don't blame you for that one. However, there are a few things which I would recommend that you do before getting into the shreddiness. Shreddies? Only nanas in it, shreddies. So at the bike parks, you'll often find, because you're fully kitted up usually, you usually have like big pads on, full face helmet, the works. Maybe it's even more so than what you'd probably ride at your local trails. However, that doesn't mean to send it absolutely to the moon and back straight away. What I'd recommend doing is doing a couple of blue laps first, just to get warmed up with the lads and lasses, and then after that you can build up from there, and it saves some injuries to start off with, and you just get right into the swing of things. So Uplift can be an absolutely class way to spend the day, hit the downhill sections until you're completely too tired and you just can't hold on anymore. Uplift systems are a great way to get you back up the hill. However, sometimes it can be a little bit daunting just to try and get on them in the first place. Now, depending on the uplift facilities in your bike park, I would recommend giving people a watch first just to see how they tackle the situation and how they place their bikes on whatever machinery is there. Sometimes they have a gondola uplift system where people can just walk in with their bikes and just plonk it in there. Sometimes it's a chairlift and you have to place it on the side or on the back. So there's various different uplift systems across bike parks, so what I'd recommend doing is just watching the locals how they do it. If you're still not sure, ask some of the lift operators or somebody who's operating the uplift system for a little bit of help. So not only are bike parks and uplift systems not created equally, tickets, what? Lift passes as well, what? So lift passes tend to be a plastic bit of card, or they tend to be a plastic sticker that goes around your handlebars. and the various different ways to prove that you have purchased an Uplift system. So with ski lift operations, there tends to be a style system where you have a contactless card which will scan through and then you'll walk through the barriers. Best thing that I've found from years of experience is to put your card on the left hand side where the big scanning system is. Once you put that there, put it in a pocket which you're never going to use and you're never going to open. Keep that in there. Another thing I've found is to put your card inside of a glove or put it in a jacket. That sometimes they have a zip on the sleeve. If you want to do that, that's a really good way. It saves you having to fumble through your bag or pull it out of your wallet or anything like this and try and scan it, and it works 99% of the time. So places such as Bike Park Wales will often have a sticker system in place for their Uplift pass. So what you do is you just literally just get that and wrap it around the handlebar so it's not too tight, but it's not going to start flapping around in the wind. So now you're all hyped up, ready to go. You've been looking at the map, you've been looking at where to go, and you see all these colours and squiggly lines on there. Let's have a look at the gradient system to show you exactly what you're getting into. So for most people who go to bike parks, they'll know exactly what this is, and in Europe you'll find that there is a colour grading system. So green is at the bottom and black is at the top. So your green level is basically for very much for a basic beginner. So blue is for intermediates. Red, you're going into more advanced stuff, and then black, it's extremely difficult. And then you've got, for example, in different countries it does differ. You can have things like double diamond blacks, also orange lines are usually pro lines and things like this. But always make sure that you double check what the country offers in terms of a grading system, because you don't want to get caught out and end up going down a big pro line when you thought it was an easy beginner line. So now you've checked out the website, you've seen the Uplift system, you've checked out the maps, you've seen everything like that, and you've seen all of the squiggly lines on the routes, and you know what they now mean. So the best advice I can give you is just to go there and have fun. So now that you've checked out all those weird squiggly lines on the maps, you know what they mean now. You've seen the Uplift operations, you've seen the ticket prices, you've seen the facilities that they offer there, you've seen everything. Now this is the most important advice I can give you. Just send it. Just absolutely send it. Go have fun. Ride to your ability. If you're feeling a bit brave, then kind of push yourself a little bit more. But just go out and have fun. Don't be put off by these guys who are doing great big whips over jumps and things like this. And don't think that, you know, because you're just riding the greens and the blues and stuff all day, that you can't have fun. Some of the best pros I've seen have had the most fun riding blues. They are really good fun, and then you can progress the next time you go there. It's an adventure and a half. I highly recommend it, and you're going to have an absolute blast. Don't worry about the weather, don't worry about anything like that. Just go and have fun and enjoy being on your bike, which is essentially what we're here for. So if you've enjoyed this content and you've learned something, or if it's just entertained you, then why not click on the like button down below. It really does help the channel out. And if you'd like to see more content similar to this, I've got a mountain bike friendly tip playlist. You'll see it up in the corner here as well. I've also got other things like riding, and I've also got like trail building. I've got all sorts of stuff which I know you're going to love. Click on the subscribe button to keep up to date with all the videos which come out every Tuesday and also on a Friday as well. And as always, I'm the Northern Rider. Thanks for dropping in, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon